Alright guys, welcome back to another Catan video. Kind of a super unconventional setup, only because I was not paying attention and the bot automatically picked the 5-10-8 for me. And was that the pick I would have picked? Probably not. I think if I could redo it, I might have picked 6-5-11 and then 9-11-5. But we work with what we get. And I think the strategy is to get to that 3-1 port on the 9 ore. And wow, he already has 2 ore in hand. He might go ahead and settle where? I don't know. We get a 9. Kind of waiting for these early game 9s so that, you know, the more 9s roll right now, the fewer 9s it's going to roll when he has to settle. We're close to 9 cards. I'll go ahead and buy another knight. And at this point, I think I am just ready to go ahead and start porting my cards out. And he's buying a dev card. He's not settling. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go ahead and take this. He rolls a 7. And I honestly do think that if he decides to settle on the 3-1, like, I could go ahead and plow from the back. He has to settle now, because I think all he was waiting for was the sheep. Mono's only 2 wheat. Okay. Buys another dev card. Weak dev card, I would say. But I also need as many wheat as possible. 7 would be nice for him. He decides to settle. Am I going to port? Not yet. Okay, now I might go ahead and port. Hopefully he doesn't have what I'm looking for. He ports for wood and goes over there. Okay, not bad. Let's do this. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that. Get on a 3-1 port. Now we should be cooking a bit more. And I can always work my way backwards from the top to get on that 2, 9, 10 as well. Let's go ahead and block that 6. He's going to move it off of us. We'll move it back onto him. Yep. Takes my only wheat. Okay. Thing is, I don't need that, but I also want him to just go ahead and waste his wheat. So let's go ahead and buy a dev card. Yep. And he is now stuck. And we are ideally looking for road builders, but that's not going to happen. Gonna go ahead and probably block that 9 and buy another knight. Move it back onto the 6. Get a sheep, not a brick. Sucks. So he has a lot of brick in hand. I mean, he can port for stuff. No doubt about it. We're gonna continue pulling for cards. Year of Plenty for a city. Very expensive city. We get a 10. Do I want to see just yet? Probably not. I'm gonna go ahead and port this out. Yeah, let's port it out. And come over here. And no need to port the 4 yet. Gets a 7. Takes my wheat, I believe. Sheep would be ideal. Perfect. Still in good hands. He is now wanting to go for the plow. I will go ahead and block that 8 from him. Block that 6 from him. And port. In hindsight, maybe the port from the wood was wrong, but we'll have to see. Good block. Okay, now 1, 2, 3. We are getting closer. I know for a fact that he doesn't have the settle just yet. All we need now is not that. Don't take the brick. Okay, we can move it off of us. Come back over here. Now I just need a 5, 10, 8. Perfect. And I take that spot away from him. Not only do I take that away from him, I can continue building upwards. He buys a singular dev card. We're gonna buy a singular dev card. He can move it off of us if he wants. What do you block? You block a 10? I I don't mind it. It's just that I have to keep blocking this to stop him. Ah, god damn it. Okay, now the question becomes, what do I block? Definitely don't want him to get... Let's block that 9. Only because... Oh, are you kidding me? Takes my sheep, not a problem. Get an 8, not a problem. Not a problem just yet. I'm gonna wait for a city. Ooh, perfect. Perfect, gonna city this up and get a dev card, get a knight. 10 block, doesn't hurt as much. He might... Okay, he buys a dev card, fine by me. I'm gonna move it on that. 6, gets an 11. Let's go ahead and buy a dev card ourselves, got a VP, not good. What do you even block at this point? The 5, I mean that's fine. Now, we are 1 knight away from army. He's gonna come all the way down over there. Lucky 3. 12. Okay. Okay, wow. Wow! What was that? If that is a mono... Well, okay. How many 6s was that? 1, 2... Swear it felt like a bunch of 6s at once. He already has... Let's do that. Let's get a dev card. He moves it off of us, takes my ore. And I will go ahead and block that 6. Fudge. I actually don't know what's my win condition at the moment. Man, so many 6s are rolling right off the bat. Let's block that 9. Okay. Insane. And let's go ahead and continue pulling for VPs at this point, I feel like. So, yeah. I mean, VPs, mono is also pretty good. If an 8 rolls, then I will mono the brick. He moves it off of that and blocks my 5. 2 dev cards. I mean, 3. Let's go ahead and just port that out. Do I build on the sheep port? That's the question. I'm gonna come up top. Lucky him. So he must have 2 VPs at this point. Blocks my 10, which is fine. 4 sheep. Roll me a 9. Okay, lucky 6. Ports all of that for that. Decides not to come up top. He's at 12. Road is not a possibility. I get what I want. I think the block has to be that 8. And let's wait it out. Now he already used his mono on the 2 wheat, so I'm pretty good over there. I'm not sure what's going on with him. He might have just left the game at the moment. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and port that out for this. Get a 5, so I know he has a lot of sheep. And I would love to... Well, not anymore. What do I do? What do I do? 2 dev cards. So we have 2 VPs. Can I mono? Not yet. Hopefully he got a knight. And I believe he has enough for a city at the moment. Yep. So he could be at 14. What's the mono? I'm not sure. Let's just go ahead and get a settle as well over here. Lucky 7. So 2 more roads. How can I get road? 11. Is it possible to get road at the moment? 9 block. And he might just city for the win. Nope. Decides to buy more dev cards. Let's not mono the brick just yet. I don't think there's enough. Waiting for... Well, that's a lot of sheep. That might be game right there for him. Yep, uses a road builder, gets that final settle. Nope, still at 14. Does he have Year of Plenty? What could he possibly have? Now he gets a city. Well, that's gonna be it, guys. I'm not sure what I could have done better. Let me know in the comment section below. I think we had a pretty good setup, although, yeah, okay. Weird. I did not know that he produced that much compared to our setup. I mean, we were more or less on the same numbers, but he did expand much quicker, so that could be it. Anyway, hope you guys had fun. I will see you guys next time.